And hello, everyone, and welcome to the beautiful Q&A where we will show you what the new A Gateway to the Past event is. I'm here with Tiago, I am Jada, and there we go. Tiago, what can you tell me about this event?
This event is completely new. This event is finished it and released, and there's so much to talk about it. First of all, the story of the event is something lost in time. It tells a story of a small kingdom that somehow got trapped inside of a board game and therefore protected. In the times lost before, even before the great drought that would endanger the village, a wise king made a wish upon the stars, and his wish was granted by a golden fairy. So he just had to give away on his treasures, be humble, negotiate with the fairies, and by doing that, the fairy enchanted a board game. And these board game was where all the city was transported into and saved from the big drought that was to come. And now, a dwarven merchant found this board in the shores of Elvenar and takes it directly into the city and delivers to the Lord. As the player starts the game, he is invited by our new quest giver, Talita, one of the dwarves of this kingdom, to play with them the ancient dwarven game. And as they play, as you know, they talk, they drink, they have some fun. The player also has the opportunity to explore and learn a little bit more about the dwarven citadel. So,
okay, wow, what's the dwarven citadel, though?
The dwarven citadel is the lost dwarf empire that was protected inside of the game. There we have, yes, it's an incredibly big dwarven fortress where the players can visit the Temple of the Sun and Moon, the Caves of Dust, the Gates of Dawn, maybe chill a little bit and play some games in the gaming lounge, visit the Moon vendor and see what they have there on stock, see exactly where the wish was made in the Golden Wish, where the fairy, the magical golden fairy stands, protecting the city on this alternate reality. And as you know, since the king had to take such a complicated decision, they constructed only for him the memorial of the savior.
Oh, wow.
Incredible, isn't it?
It
is. And that is not only what we have incredible in this event. We made a completely new way of playing Elvenar events. I don't know if you saw it. Have you seen it?
I saw it. I wanted you to tell me about it because I see that there's already 3 sets of pieces, and then there's a board I can do things in, and then there are trade offers.
Yes. So the ancient dwarven game is mainly based on negotiating. So the goal of the game is to collect as many points as you can by negotiating your pieces with the dwarves. So first you're going to be presented with the board game. And on the right-hand side, you will see the offers that the dwarves do and how many victory points they are interested in trading with you.
And those are triumph gems, right?
Triumph gems, precisely. The triumph gems. And on the lower part, we have 3 cups, each cup from a different set of game pieces. So the player can shake the cups and see what piece he gets from it, and these pieces will be spawned in the board. Knowing the trades he has to fulfill, he can then organize the pieces or combine them to actually fulfill the orders.
Okay, cool. But how do I choose the right order for me?
Yes, so when we hover in the orders, we have the screen showing you exactly what rewards each order will provide. And then you have to decide on your strategy. Do you want to get more daily rewards? Do you want to get more progression on the grand prize or the royal prize? Do you want to go for some lucky draws?
Lucky draws?
Yes.
What are those?
So, in the chest, you can find a lucky draw. It's a special card that you can use during your game, and they can spawn pieces from different levels or give you some coins back.
Oh, the dwarven chips.
Exactly, the dwarven chips.
Oh, okay. I'm starting to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say that there are the levels to pieces, though.
Yes, of course. Some dwarves are ready to offer more triumph gems for more valuable pieces, while other dwarves, they only try to trade lower level pieces with less triumph gems. So in this game, we have three different pieces, and that's easy. We have the tokens, the figurines, we have the dwarven tools, and we have the dices.
Okay.
Each of these pieces have all the way to 6 different tiers. And then you ask me, okay, I have these pieces. How do I actually get the piece on the tier I need?
Yeah.
That's the easiest part of the game. You just have to merge them. Yeah, of course. Let's take, for example, the cup of figurines. You start with a squire, just a smaller piece, a warrior, a squire. If you combine 2 squires, you receive a warrior.
Oh, okay. So I get
combining 2 warriors, you receive a knight. 2 knights will give you a commander. 2 commander will give you a sage, and 2 sages will give you a warlord.
Okay. Can the cups already give you a warlord?
No, the cups cannot give you a warlord on the first row. On the first row,
because I remember that I saw that there are different percentages of the same piece type, but they're only until the 5th level, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay.
The valuable tier 6 pieces can only be acquired either by merging or from the lucky draw.
I love this lucky draw already.
Exactly. Lucky draws are very interesting.
I see that there are already some questions. Let's look at them. Oh, Falcon Wing, hi! Welcome back.
Hey, Falcon Wing, welcome back.
The board is a nice chain find so far. It's so nice to see you having fun with us, Falcon Wing.
Love you.
Scott Volnick, what about the next chapter 20? When we will see it, or should stop playing? No, you shouldn't stop playing, Scott.
You shouldn't stop playing.
It's coming. I can't say, but it is in the works. Please be patient with us a little bit more. It's gonna come. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be incredible.
Charlie, I like the event so far. I'm so happy. Bruce. Oh, this is more technical. Broken shards are not very useful if you already have 10 in stock. How about a larger storage option for them? Tiago, what do you think about that?
There is a very interesting way of handling broken shards. It's how you manage your ancient wonders. So if you keep your ancient wonders in different levels of progression, you can always have some ancient wonders that need these broken shards. So currently, I think we don't need to extend the amount of broken shards a player can actually save, but really use the different ancient wonders you have, distribute your knowledge points and your ancient wonder knowledge points among them, and make sure you always have some ancient wonders that are still in the research phase and some that are already in the rune phase, and you never have broken shards left. Just use this cadency to keep the broken shards always being used.
Yeah, you need to be strategic for them. Yeah, I mean, it's a limitation that makes it fun, right? Because
it's all about the strategy.
You know how many spaces you have, and so you have to see when and where to use it. Thank you, Tiago.
Precisely, that is.
There is Lionel Fisher. Once more, I claim one more hex draw in combat. to give better tactical opportunity at the start. I'm not sure. Hex row. Can you?
Just one more hexagonal rule to give a better tactical opportunity at the start. Yeah, so I understand that the idea is making the fighting board a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah.
At the moment we don't have any plans on doing that, but we have been evaluating the battling options and the strategies constantly.
Thank you, Thiago, for that. I didn't understand at first. Thanks.
That's all good.
Benjamin, keep up the good work. Love the artwork and love the playability in this game. Pleasure.
Thank you very much, Benjamin.
We really love the artwork as well. I mean, I don't know if you see this, but this is amazing.
It's incredibly beautiful.
Bunny, I do love the game, but the event does seem a bit more expensive than the others. Bunny, please let us know what is more expensive. What does it make more expensive? It's very valuable to have your feedback here. And we love definitely to see where you're having difficulties and why, so that we understand a little bit better the balancing. Thiago, do you have anything to say a little bit more?
What I can tell for the balancing of this event is that the balancing was tested on our test servers. It worked quite well. We felt that sometimes players would feel in the beginning that the event would be a little bit more, it would be harder because in the beginning the player gets less of the event currency, the dwarven chips. But as you progress on the quests, also the rewards are a little bit bigger. So in the beta, we had a bigger difference between start and end. We normalized it a little bit, made it more smooth. And we believe that now players will, of course, reach the same performance as in beta, but also feel that the progression is a little bit faster. So that's something we are constantly doing after each run. And we also take in consideration all the results from our testing server.
Oh yeah, your feedback in beta is already making us change a lot of stuff to make your playing life better and more enjoyable. Like it's to make the game more fun.
Exactly.
Let's see. Hank Virestra. I'm sorry. I hope I pronounced it correctly. I like the event. Nice puzzling. Yay.
Thank you.
Charlie Wolf. I just wish the output of rewards in these buildings, I guess the set that we were talking about, would be higher than the buildings we got in chapter 10. So it would be worth keeping for a while. I'm in chapter 15. Which ones did you get in chapter 10? Let us know which ones are you talking about, because then we can pinpoint and understand what you mean a little bit better. Do you have already an idea what Charlie is talking about, Thiago?
No, I really don't know exactly what buildings he's talking about. What I see many times on these resource output production, that sometimes players ask us to make the event buildings actually produce more than their regular manufactories. But there is a very clear reason for that, and I think that has to be taken in consideration, is that manufactories require you first to upgrade them. So to get to a specific level, you have to spend a lot of resources, the space, you have to have the culture and the population to actually make the manufactory work. Event builds, on the other hand, they give you culture, sometimes give you population, and give the resources. So comparing production one with production one, maybe it seems that some buildings are a little bit above or below, but in the end, the event buildings give you on top population, and they can be built in any chapter. So you don't require also the research. So they are, getting the dailies for the event are always a very good addition to your city. That I can tell you. They are designed to be always a boost to your city.
Thank you, Thiago. There's Linda. Best game so far. More buildings that give pet food, please. Pet food is always very loved.
Linda, we gave you a building that gives pet food last event. You already run out of your pet food? You need to work on your pet food management. Definitely. Yeah,
it's something that it's very, very important, isn't it? The more pets you have, the more bonuses you have, but the pet food runs very fast if you don't pay very much attention.
Gotta manage it correctly, log in every day, check your crafting, and make the best out of it. I think we have a video about it, how to make your crafting more efficient.
Laru Brodos. The event feels slow in progression. It takes a lot of trades and mostly low-level orders are filled, which can be frustrating. Do you have any tips for Brodos here, Tiago?
Yeah, Brodos, thank you for the feedback. We try to balance the game in a way that is engaging and also not so boring. Also, so you have to click and do a lot of merges. So the idea here is fill your boards slowly and see the pieces you have. Go and check also the trades you have available and pick one and prepare yourself for that so you can strategize a little bit more. We expect you to be able to complete orders in the same rate as you would, for example, go through the hoops in the last event. So two orders a day, 3 orders a day, but it all depends on your goal. If you're shooting for orders that have way too high value, of course, it's going to be a little bit slower. But overall, we will keep on monitoring the progress in the event. And if needed be, make it a little bit more faster. We can also, we are always working in improving everything we can to make the event more pleasant for our players.
Thank you, Tiago. Stephanie, this event was not for me, but that's okay. I finished the whole quest in beta, but was still unable to get the whole set. Oh, I'm sorry. More coins, so the dwarven chips would have helped a lot. I know beta had a balancing change, but it still needs more coin live. Try playing. Maybe you see that we did a good job in balancing it out and make it better right away, because if we in beta was like this and now on live is like this, so it's flatter and you get more dwarven chips sooner. So maybe you will have another impression on this. The merge game was a great idea though. Thank you, but you have to thank Tiago and the game design team.
It was not me, it was the whole development team.
Yes, also.
The whole team live ops working together in defining it, what we would like to do, the concept. So thanks for all the artists, the developers, game designers, and product managers that worked in these to make this event actually possible.
It's a very big effort all around, and it's amazing. Charlie came back with more. Thank you so much for the details, so we can understand a little bit better. Charlie White Wolf, 5 set of 2 with a purchase in event coins. I guess the dwarven chips of 4 each is a bit expensive. This is agreed by my fellowship too. I am even more confused.
Me too.
I don't understand. 5 sets of 2. Oh, okay. 5 sets of 2 because he's counting to reach a certain piece, I guess. And the dwarven chips of 4 each because it cost 4 dwarven chips to spawn a piece.
4 to spawn.
Yes.
Yeah, but you can spawn a tier 1 or tier 5 with your 4.
True, very true. You can't count on having to have 5 set of 2. It's maximum.
Yeah, maybe Karen, give it a check on the cuts. Then you're gonna see the probabilities of getting the pieces, and you see that you can get tier 5, tier 4, tier 3, tier 2, and tier 1. So you don't need precisely 5 sets of 2 to get all the way there.
Very true.
You can just spawn 2 tier 5, put them together, get a tier 6, and you're done.
Mindy, any way we will ever be able to rotate building to squish them in better? Tiago, this is the $1 million question. Please go.
Question. And yeah, Elvenar is a city builder game, and here the main goal of the game is actually strategically placing your buildings to make them your city efficient, beautiful, whatever you want to do with your city. I think a lot of players want to make it very efficient, but I've seen a lot of players that actually want them way well decorated and beautiful, incredible. So what we do is we will not rotate the pieces. Our job is we will give you all the pieces you need so you can make your city the way you want. So if you play events actively, participate on the Spire, participate in tournaments, gather the resources, be an active player, I can ensure that you will not want to rotate a single piece. You will be able to find the building that fits the space you have with efficiency. So no, it's not going to be rotating.
It's not in the design of the game itself, is it? Unfortunately. Thank you, Thiago. Karen, hello everyone. I love the game. I love my fellowship. Thank you for the game. Oh, and also I love the beards you're wearing. Well done. I have spent
thank you
so much time in braiding this, and also a lot of glue. No, cream. Of course, this is a true beard. Yeah,
mine is true. Man is real.
Yeah, I mean, when in dwarven citadel, behave like dwarfs, right?
A dwarf.
Falcon Wing, hello. Thanks for adding the pet food to the crafting. I've been gravitated each time. Falcon Wing, yes, I'm happy that you are able to log in every day to get the pet food.
And apart from the pet food, I don't know if you had the chance to see, but we also added to the Royal Prize something also completely new. I don't know if he had the time to see it, but now we created the Tome of Fearless that for the first time is available on Grand Prize and Royal Prize Pass. And there you can pick one of the 5 different battle boosters. So I remember also players asking to have the boosters for heavy melee and heavy ranged units. And now you have it. The Tome of the Fearless is there.
Amazing.
In the Royal Prize Path, in the Grand Prize lane. So Falcon Wing, stay active, go there, play, and collect your Tome of Fearless.
Aside from the Tome of the Fearless, by the way, are there any other very, very good prizes that you would want to highlight in this Q&A, Thiago, for the players?
Yes, of course. We have the return of the Arcane Ferris Wheel. So it's coming back. Now you can get your Ferris Wheel to produce Sip of Clarity, to produce Combining Catalyst, and everything you're going to need for crafting. So also as Falcon Wing that loves crafting, Arcane Ferris Wheel is there, and you can always go there and pick it up. And also the set buildings. Like, I mean, you can see people commenting on it. The set building is incredible. You can get a lot of units, strengths, golems. You can get for the first time, the Vitality Surge 5% is a stable production you can use to save units. Yes. This event, I told you, this event is incredible. We're giving the players a lot to play with. So we have Orc Warriors being produced in the Solar Training Ground. We have the Lunar Factory producing a great amount of mana, Valorian Guards in the Golden Wish, Mortars or Golems, depending on the race. In the Gates of Dawn, Treants or Paladins. In the Caves of Dusk, you have a delicious source of Orcs in the Temple of Sun and Moon. And for players in the later chapters, they can get Platinum, Elven Tree Gum, and Moonstone in this set. So there are resources for players that want resources, and there are units for players that want to battle. The Citadel was not kept inside the game for so many years because of nothing. It was a very, very incredible piece of
it's a treasure.
Architecture.
Wow.
It's a treasure. Exactly. That's why the Goddess saved the Citadel inside of the board game, because it was sad if it would be laid waste.
I need to make space for the Citadel now in my city.
And you have to keep on playing to get pieces.
It's not, but it's like I need to repuzzle. Fun. All right. Let's see. We have a lot of questions again. Thank you, guys. I really love all these feedback. I like the merge mechanic. It's just a breath of fresh air, but it could probably need a bit more balancing over the next times. We are always eager to see your feedback. So please, please, please let it come, so we can always balance what and tweak things. We will see though. We have faith in our balancing. Continue playing.
Yes.
Rachel, I love the set, both the design and the production. I am looking forward to collecting all the pieces. Thank for all your hard work. I know it can be easy designing and implementing a new game design. Yes. Yes, but it was amazing. It was all worth it.
It was really a nice idea and a nice time to
and also creative, because it gives our developers a new thing to create, right? All right, so funny, the info about starting and ending balancing is very encouraging, and I want all of the set. Yes, I do too. Charlie has come with more details. Let me log into the game and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. These are two relatively the same size. Bubbling Express and the Temple of the Sun and Moon. Now, I do like the new buildings. However, change keeps morale up. Do you know on the top of my head, because this is really technical?
Yeah, the Temple of the Sun and Moon and the Bubbling Express service, they are as productive as the other ones. You can have on the latest chapters for the Temple of the Sun and Moon a little bit less population, but you get so much more orcs. So the balancing itself, it's redistributed in different places. And you also have to remember that the Temple of the Sun and Moon not only has the bonus on itself, but it provides bonus to the connected buildings near it. So the Gobbling Express service affects only itself. So the overall value of the building is in the building. The Temple of the Sun and Moon, if connected, for example, with the Memorial of the Savior or the Caves of Dusk, also makes the building nearby produce more. Makes a lot of sense. So there's also an added value on it. It's a complicated thing to calculate, but I can promise you we calculated everything. And all the evil buildings, they are somehow meant to be as productive as the other one, but in different ways. So it's the same power, but different applications.
Thank you, Tiago. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Of course, if one building is independent from other connections, of course, it can be a higher boost. But if it depends on things, if you make it already powerful, then where do you go? So yeah, makes a lot of sense. Let's say Falcon Wing. For someone wanting to do better at the Spire, does the size of the city or chapter you are affect the enemy troops? I know for a fact that there's a balancing, because the bigger your city is, the more powerful you are. But Tiago, please let me know.
Yeah, the Spire follows the player progression. So the more the player progress, the more challenging is the Spire. But as you have more space, the stronger you are. So it's a balance. We always want the Spire to be a challenge for the player. So they really go and they really put efforts, and when they finish it, it's rewarding. So more work, bigger reward.
Yes, of course. Asia, Nelson. Oh, hi, Asia. I remember you. Hi. Welcome back. Why are the chapter so hard to get through? The new chapters, the old chapters? Which chapters are hard to get through, and why? Help us understand, because I haven't had some chapters are long to get through, not hard. It depends on what you are meaning and where you are swamped. It's very important for us to understand where you have difficulties. Please let us know. This is the last minute, guys, so I will try to answer to all of your questions. Charlie, I have gotten better at Tetris since playing this game. You see, it hones your skills, your spatial skills, your puzzling skills. It's amazing. And yeah, Claire, I enjoy the artistry and details of game graphics. Beautiful and fun. Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Do we have? Oh, there's a question from Stephanie. Are coins going to stay at an increased rate in future fellowship adventure. I think she's talking about the sack of coins, the badge.
Yes.
Do you have like 30 seconds because we are already out of time?
The bag of coins we're going to evaluate the performance. We change it a little bit, the bag of coins, to make sure that the challenge is met for players, and we are always open to review the game, review the requirements. But so far, I don't see precisely any need for change. Let's see for the next fellowship adventure.
Give us feedback, guys. Let us know, and it's always very, very appreciated. We are out of time right now. Thank you so much for all the questions. It's so nice to see them. And so, yeah, much love from us to you. See you in the next one, and enjoy a gateway to the past.
Yes, make sure you visit Citadel.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.